My name is Riley Rafferty, and I'm recording this presentation on April 26, 2026. Video, I'm going to demonstrate and explain the sun printing experiment for the skin cancer lab, along with some background information about skin cancer and ultraviolet light. Skin typer is a type of cancer where the skin cells grow uncontrollably. This is usually due to damage of their DNA. This damage is most often attributed to the damage caused by the ultra radiation from the sun. Some common symptoms of skin cancer include unusual moles, new growths on the skin, or changes in the size, shape, or color of existing moles. The main cause is UV radiation. And the risk factors include prolonged sun exposure, having fair skin, a history of sunburns, and using no protection from the UV light. To reduce the risk of skin cancer, people can take several different precautionary methods. These methods usually include wearing sunscreen, using protective clothing like long sleeves and hats, avoiding direct sunlight during the peak hours, and regularly checking the skin for any new or occurring changes. UV light plays a major role in increasing the chance of developing a skin cancer because it damages the DNA. The effects of UV radiation can be reduced or even eliminated by wearing sunscreen with high SPF, staying in the shade, and limiting time in the direct sunlight. This is what this experiment is designed to demonstrate. For this procedure, I first started by cutting 3 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter squares out of the sunprint paper. I placed each square into labeled reusable bags. One labeled controlled, one labeled SPF 30, and the other labeled SPF 50. Next, I applied SPF 30 sunscreen to the bag labeled SPF 30. Then I applied the SPF 50 sunscreen to the outside of the bag labeled SPF 50. The control bag had no sunscreen applied. Before going outside, the UV index was recorded at 6. I then placed all 3 bags in direct sunlight and set a timer for 5 minutes. After that, I brought all the bags inside and put cold water directly into the bags to help stop the chemical reaction. The paper was left in the water for about 30 seconds. I then removed the paper and allow it to dry for about 35 minutes in a dark place. The results are based on the color changes. The sunprint paper turns blue when exposed to UV light. The darker or more blue the paper is, the more UV light it received. In my results, the control square was slightly darker blue than the SPF 30 square. This means the control square received the most UV exposure. The SPF 30 square was a little bit lighter, showing that some more of the UV radiation was blocked. The SPF 50 square was the lightest blue, meaning it blocked the most UV radiation. These results demonstrate that sunscreen does help protect against the UV radiation we face every day from the sun. And the higher the SPF, the greater the protection. This connects directly to skin cancer prevention, since reducing UV exposure lowers the risk of DNA damage in the skin cells. Overall, this experiment shows how important it is to wear sunscreen. Protective measures must be taken when exposed to direct sunlight in order to reduce the risk of developing skin cancer. Thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed.